I'm going to do something new in this video. I'm going to go over my videos that are performing the best and making me the most money. Now, I've gathered the data for my top videos, but what I'm going to do in this video is kind of a deep dive to see what I can learn from my videos that are doing well. Hopefully you can learn with me, or if not, hopefully it will just be a little bit interesting. Before I show which videos are making me the most money, I wanted to kind of show which videos are getting the most views to see if we can find a correlation with that. So on YouTube, my video that's doing the best, it's about treadmills. Then I've got actually a couple videos that are getting a lot of views on portable washing machines. Then we've got an air duster and a video on mini PCs. So if we look at the same thing for Amazon, top video is a dash camera. Then I've got 2 videos on socks. I don't think I've made any money on these videos, but I guess they're popping up a lot. Air duster. So we've got one that's the same video. So we've got one video on YouTube that is also doing well on Amazon. And then a shorter version of that video is also doing well on Amazon. So there is some overlap, not a lot though. Now let's look at what is making me the most money. I've kind of divided it into category. Let's start with YouTube. So same videos, and this is for the month of October 2025. So this is earnings for 1 month. So about $200 for the treadmill video. Everything after that is kind of around $50 to $60 for the views for that. So let's look at offsite videos, creator connections. So these are videos that people are viewing on YouTube, then they're clicking on the link and then making the purchase. So we've got a range from about $50 to $100, how much I'm making. And again, these are the creator connections earnings. If we look at the same thing, not creator connections, but just affiliates, it looks like, let's see, air duster. I think there is some overlap. Yeah, there's some overlap, not a lot. If we do the same thing for on-site, this is where the money is right now for me. So $300 to $1,000, like a single product in 1 month has made over $1,000. So this is what we should look at. So let me go to notes. So here's what I want to do. So I've got my top 5 money makers for me. So these are the actual products that are making me the most money. What I want to go over is I'm going to open the Amazon page. I'm going to look at the top 5 videos in the upper carousel and kind of just briefly go over and look at my video, compare it to the other videos, and just look at my video and see why it might be performing well, or if it should be, because these are my money makers. So I'm going to listen to the audio. So single product that's making me the most money right here. Let's look at the videos. Here's my video right here. So it's number 3. So even having the number 3 video, I'm still making really good money on this. Let's look at the number 1 video. And I do want to point out, I'm going to try to approach watching these videos as if I were a shopper. I'm not trying to criticize anything here. I'm just going to share my thoughts. If I was shopping for this product, what would I think of this video? Okay, so this is the video with the number 1 spot. I can already say very high quality, very well done. Good lighting, good camera work. Yeah, so this is very professional. So I can see why this is the number 1 video. Definitely more professional looking than mine. I haven't seen any actual footage from the camera yet. He's showing the cameras. That's good. Oh, there we go. Nope, that wasn't footage from the camera. He's showing the cameras set up. That's kind of nice. That's kind of useful. He's showing the app. That's useful. That's nice. Have I seen any footage from the camera itself? We're kind of seeing it there on the phone. So interesting with that first video, very, very well done. I didn't get all the information I would have hoped for. Let's check this one out. So this is the number 2 video. So right away he shows kind of where it's installed. He's talking about it, showing the setup. That's kind of nice. That's useful. This is well done. It's nice. It's engaging. He's showing everything. I still haven't seen any footage from the camera. I see the app. I like this. So he's showing the app. He shows how the app works. This is nice. He's talking about how the app works, showing the features. Nice. So you can see how it works. Was that footage from the camera? Maybe? No. I don't know. I can't tell. So interesting. Another video that shows the app really well. It's well edited. Okay, so this is mine. So I'm talking about it right away. I show footage from the camera. I show the camera installed. We go through, let's see, I show the app some more footage, showing the camera, more footage. Now I show what you get out of the box, show the setup, installation, talk about it, showing the app. Okay, so I intentionally try to show what I want to see the most. As you notice in the first 2 videos I saw, I wanted to see the footage of it. I never really saw. So in mine, that's what I kind of tried to focus on. I think that's a part of the reason that my video has done well. In the video, I made some editing mistakes where like I repeated myself, which is kind of interesting. So let's go to this. So this one has 0 helpful thumbs up or whatever. So this must mean that this is being put in the rotation. So it's a new video. Right away, they're showing the footage. That's great. That's what I like to see. I think that's all they're showing. So they're showing a lot of the footage. So that's helpful to note. The footage is like not seeing the app, not seeing anything else. So if all I wanted was to see the footage, then that's it. That's probably going to be taken out of the rotation soon. Okay, so 8 helpful votes right away, showing the install. That's nice. Showing the app. That's nice. Can't really see the app very well. Showing the footage from the phone, and he's showing kind of the unboxing setup. So that has a lot of what I would want to see. I would want to see more footage. If I look at these top 3, I would say the reason that this number 1 is doing so well is it is just super professionally done. Super well done, high quality. So that might stay in the top spot forever. This one, I think he does a really good job showing off the app, showing exactly how it works. I think that's why this is doing well. And then mine, I think part of the reason that mine does well is I do show a lot of the footage, or I try to sprinkle it in there. Maybe I don't show it for a long time, but I do show the footage and the setup. Next highest earner earned about $500 for the month of October. And this is cool. There are no videos. There's just the seller video. I did a video for a related product and they ended up buying this one and I got the commissions for it. And because it's such an expensive item, I got really good commission. So not a lot to say about this, but if you review expensive items, it could be very, very nice. Let's look at the next one. So about $500 on this one. This is a jump starter. Okay, I kind of remember how this one happened. This is a fairly recent video that I did. So let's look at the videos that are here. All right, so my video has the top spot. Let's look at this real quick. So I show it in the car. I show me using it, talk about it, show me using it again. Show me using it again, talk about it, show the back, show the product, show me using it, kind of what you get out of the box, talking about it, show how it works, show more out of the box, and a little bit of, and then just conclusion. Okay, so I think the reason my videos got the top spot is right away, I show what it is. I show me actually using it. Another reason, and I think this is important, that my video is in the top spot is I believe when I made this video, there were only 2 other videos there. I don't see the 2 other videos. So my video took the number 1 spot. I don't know how long it's going to stay there. Let's look at some of these other videos to see if mine's going to get ousted. Okay, so showing the product, box, specs, showing the product. Okay, now I think he's, kind of showing how to use it. Okay, so it takes about halfway through the video before they show them actually using it. I would want to start this video halfway through and watch the end, and all of this stuff I can find on the main product page. This video, same deal, showing unboxing. Looks like that's just an unboxing. Doesn't show it in use. Okay, talking about it, showing it, and unbox. Okay, showing how to use it, and this is at the very end, and this is a different product altogether, so I'm not gonna watch that. Okay, and it looks like these last 2, they're very similar products, so air dusters. So let's look at this, and my video's not even here, but I'm selling a lot. I think I do actually sell these a lot on offsite, but let's just skip to the next one, which is same brand. Okay, so they have 5 seller videos. Interesting. And then if we look at these videos, this top one, this is mine. It's a long video, 13 minutes long. So I start out showing a test I did to try to demonstrate how powerful this is. And this is kind of a general air dusters video where I talk about air dusters in general, and then I show which ones were the best. And the one I showed happened to be one of the best. So I actually show test results on a spreadsheet, talk about all the tests I did. This is a long video, but if you're looking for an air duster and you want to know which one is the most powerful, I do show that. I talk about the tests I do and talk about why it's important. So I think that's why this video is doing well. If we look at, okay, showing it in use. Oh, this is great. This is a great video. He's showing it everywhere in use. I like this video. Nice mustache too. This video, it looks like it might be new, only 2 helpful votes. This might top my video because like this is well done. I think it's edited well, shows the video up close. Yeah, good job, Alex. Let's see this next one. Shows some of the specs, shows how much it weighs, runs some tests. Okay, not bad. Then we've got talking. Oh, 40 helpful votes. So why is this so? Okay, so he's doing a comparison. Comparison videos are money. Comparison videos always do really well. And he's demoing it. Okay, so that's good. It looks like he talks more about it than I'd like to see, but he does at least do one test. It looks like a speed test comparing the two. So that's nice. And talking about it, showing, kind of showing test. Okay, that's a test. Showing a little bit how it works. Okay, so I did say I was going to talk about which one of my videos were sponsored posts. The camera, yes, they sent this to me. They paid me to make a video for this camera. This is not a product that I did, but the similar product that I reviewed, that was not sponsored. I did that for free because it was expensive, and I like doing videos for expensive things for this very reason. If you sell a related thing, you can make good commissions. These are all the same company, and these all were sponsored videos. At least I think they were. Yeah, I think they paid me to do all of these videos. So the videos I'm making the most money on are videos that they already paid me upfront to make. So can you make money doing sponsored videos? Yes, absolutely. Now, I know a lot of people have different experiences where they'll say, if they're paying you to do it, the product's usually not that good. And I think a lot of times that's true. So I might just be lucky. It might be that I have really good contacts. I try hard to make good videos for people. And the nice thing about that is if you make a video that sellers like, they will reach out to you again. You'll notice I had multiple videos from the same brand. They like working with me. I like working with them. It's a really good relationship where we get value from each other. This has been a long video, but to finish it up, I want to talk about some of the thoughts as I was looking at other people's videos. You probably gathered a little bit as I was going through the videos. A trend I see a lot with people's videos is they make their review not as people would want to view it, but as a progression of how the influencer uses the thing. And what I mean by that is a lot of videos I see influencers do is they'll hold up the product and they'll say what the product is. And then the next thing they'll do is they'll show them opening, and then they'll show going one by one through all of the things in the product. And then eventually they'll get to the point where they show actually using the product. Now, in some cases, I think that might work, but the reason I don't like those kind of videos, if I'm on an Amazon page for a product, I already know what it is. Like, you don't need to tell me what it is. I'm the one that clicked on the video. I'm the one that clicked on the product to see what it is. Don't introduce it. That's a waste of time. Also, showing each thing individually, almost every single Amazon listing has a picture that shows all of the things. I already know for the most part what the things are. Now, it is useful to see it in someone's hand. It is useful to kind of get a close-up look, but you don't need to spend a lot of time on that. You don't need to go through one by one showing all the things. You can do like 3 seconds, show everything, show the important things or the things that surprise you about the product. But what I think most people want to see in videos is the information that can't be found on the Amazon description, like how well does it work for you, what does work, what doesn't. So I typically like to start my videos out by showing those parts. I will start my video showing me using the product before I show any unboxing or share any of my thoughts. In fact, I don't like to share my opinion on videos because I think that makes things too easy. If I don't share my opinion, then the only way I can do the video is by showing how it actually works. For example, if I have this air duster and I don't say if I like it or not, I have to show what it actually does. It forces me to demonstrate the product rather than talking about it. I think people would much rather see me use the product than hear me talk about the product. Now, if you've lasted this long listening to me talk, you might be an exception, because how on earth are you still listening to me? But I think for the most part, when people are watching videos of products, they want to see the product in use. Sometimes people might care about your opinion, but more often than not, they don't know who you are. They don't care who you are. They just care about the product. Sorry that was such a long video, but as I hopefully showed, I've had a lot of success with sponsored videos. I really enjoy working with sellers. I know there's a lot of people who have way more success just buying things. For me, I'm too cheap to do that. I like people paying me to give me things for free. But I realize if you're starting out doing review videos, you may not be having a lot of people to reach out to you. That's okay. There are other ways you can earn a little extra money on the videos you do, like using third-party platforms to get extra commissions. I'm going to talk about that in my next video. If that's something that interests you, hope to see you there. Thanks.